Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week we are going to do an updated contour tutorial. So I think I'm using pretty much all brand new products since the last one. The last one was quite a while ago. So I think it'll be really fun to try all this stuff. And yeah, I've been trialling loads of new products recently and I can't wait for you to hear what you guys think. Make sure you like and subscribe if you would like to see any of my future videos. And if you'd like to see how I contour and highlight my skin, stay tuned. Okay, let's do this. So first thing I'm going to do is stop getting excited about my beauty bay delivery that just came. Can't wait to open it and enjoy. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking some MAC Marine Bright Formula Softening Lotion. I've had this for ages and I don't really reach for it all that often, but it is really good. So I'm just going to use that to cleanse my skin. Okay. Now I'm going to take my vitamin enriched face base from Bobbi Brown. This was in my Christmas makeup gift ideas video and I've been using it for about a week now and I am obsessed. It's one of the best creams I've used on my skin, especially for underneath makeup as well. So it just smooths out your skin and it's super hydrating and it smells, I think, like orange cheesecake or something like that, but I hate cheesecake so I don't know why I'd find that nice, but it is the nicest cream ever. So I'm just going to rub that into my skin, avoiding my eye area obviously because I've done my brows and my eye makeup already. I've been seriously exfoliating my skin recently. Okay, so I'm nice and red. Which is good. Next thing I'm going to do is take, and this is another product from my Christmas gift idea video, it's the Radiance Veil from Illamasqua. I'm going to take a little bit of this, not too much. I'm just going to take it from the lid and I'm going to pop that just at the highlighted parts of my face. I love this stuff. It totally shines through your foundation. If you know me already, you'll know that this is only the first step of my highlight. Okay, that's the base. I would happily walk around with my face just like this and be happy. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a new foundation. I've been using this Charlotte Tilbury Magic foundation for the last 2 weeks roughly and it's definitely my new favourite. I love this. I'm going to squish it a little bit at the back of my hand, so 2 pumps is usually a little bit too much, but because I'm doing such a dramatic makeup today I might want that extra coverage. I at first struggled to put this on my skin. The best thing I've found is the Zoeva Skin Finish brush. I do like using sponges but I'm very lazy, so no, I can't, sometimes if I'm in a rush I can't be bothered going and getting the sponge prepped and everything like that. So this Skin Finish brush, it's the 102 Zoeva brush from the Rose Golden Volume 2 kit, is my favourite. So what I do is I get the foundation and then I'm just going to stipple that on all over, so just a pat motion but all over. And you'll see the coverage is just insane. And when I've been using this foundation I have been using these 2 primers underneath and it's lasting me all day. But I do find using these stipple motions with this foundation to be the best. And when I use the sponge I actually use a lot more of the foundation. So I'm leaving the under eyes quite free of foundation just now because I'm going to use concealer to buff that all in. Oh no, I got foundation in my eyebrow. So the coverage of this foundation I would say is medium but buildable to full. If I want added coverage I'll go in with a concealer though for like spots and dark circles and things like that. Let's do this eye area. I'm going to use my old fave. This is Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay in the shade Light Neutral, and I'm just going to use this at the highlighted points of my face. So just where I kind of put the highlighter, almost the Radiance Veil. And then I'm just going to use this little dual fibre brush. I don't know where I got this. I'm pretty sure it's just a non-brand dual fibre brush. I'm pretty sure you can get them off eBay and things like that. And I'm just going to buff this concealer in. And this is when I'm going to go underneath my eye makeup. So this is how I keep my eyes smoky but concealed at the same time. Just going to go in with my foundation and do down the sides of my brows. Okay, I'm going to leave that blended just like that for the now. I've done very big dark eyes today, haven't I, guys? Okay, the next thing I'm going to go in with is the Film Star Bronze and Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. This is something that's just recently came into my life and I am a big fan after a few tries. So I'm going to use a sculpt powder first and I'm just going to chisel out my cheekbones. I'm going to go a little bit on my forehead as well and a little bit on my jaw, but I'm just going to show you how I do this. So starting from the back of the ear, what's going on there? Okay, so starting at the back of the ear, back of the cheek. I'm just using small movements on the way down. And then little circles just to bring that contour up. Now I'm going to go into my jaw. So it's more kind of underneath than anything else, I suppose. And then I'm just going to go on top of my forehead. I've not got a particularly large forehead, but I still contour a little bit. And then I'm just going to use it in the kind of contours of my face, so the sides of the nose. And the brush I used for that was the Genevieve Luxe Highlight brush in 105. It's really good for contouring, I think, just because it's the exact shape that you need to get right in at the back of the cheekbone and things like that. I'm going to go in with the lighter part now, and I'm just going to, it's called a candlelight highlighter, so for me it's a little bit sheer, but I'm going to use that just to add a kind of nice, I don't know, warmth to the face. So we're going to use that at the cheekbones. I actually really like that. That's actually lovely. So if you wanted quite a natural kind of bronze and highlighter, I would just stick to what I've done here. I'm going to do just now is I'm going to go in with MAC Accentuate, which is a shaping powder, but it's for highlighting. It's this colour here. I'm going to use this underneath my eyes. It is a pro product, but you can get it in some MAC stores. So I'm just going to use this under my eyes. And that just kind of lifts everything, any kind of depth underneath the eyes, and it also sets any creams as well, so it's quite good. I've started using it all the time on clients, and it's probably my new favourite product for finishing a makeup. It's just so highlighting underneath the eyes. So if you want to be quite natural with your highlight and contour, I would leave it like that. It's just a kind of soft chisel and a kind of light glow. I'm going to go ahead and make it darker and stronger. So I'm going to go in with my favourite Swiss Chocolate blush by MAC. This is just a powder blush. It's matte and you can get it all year round as well. So I'm going to use this right at the back of my cheeks. The key to this is to use as least amount of products as you can. Because it is a blusher, you can kind of go a little bit more onto the cheek with this. Now what I'm going to go in with is my Genevieve Luxe Face Focus Brush, and this is a new eyeshadow I got from Nabla. It's called Water Dream. It is an eyeshadow, but look at this. Can you see that? Jesus. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this. So we're going to try this in the face for the first time. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. Right, let's try that again. I'm so happy right now. Okay, well, I think that's me living my best life that's going to ever happen. Jeez. Now all I need to do is fix my hair and my lipstick, and then I'll be right back. Ta-da! All I did there was I added a lip, so I used Stone Lip Liner and something else. Infinity? No. Invasion Hydromat Lipstick. Hydromat Lipstick, so it's by Genevieve Cosmetics as well. Everything that I've used I will list it down below for you, and I hope you liked my updated contour tutorial. So in the salon I usually do cream contour on all my clients, but obviously on myself I find this to be really easy and the most time effective way to get my contour on so I can leave the house and do things. I hope you guys really like this video, and I'll be back next week with another one. Bye!